Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another country series on my channels. We are doing Sri Lanka 7.0 and I am very excited. At the same time, I cannot believe I have already been to this country for 7 times in the last 4 years. You already know how much I love Sri Lanka and it's my most favorite country, but at the same time, most beautiful island in the whole world and one of the most diverse islands you can ever visit. So in Sri Lanka 7.0 series, we have 2 objectives. And I want to go through and explain you what we are trying to achieve in this country series. And of course, I didn't come empty-handed. Number 1, I would like to promote Sri Lankan tourism to the world, to my audience. I have already very fast-growing audience and fast-growing influence on social media. So I would like to show what are the possibilities in Sri Lanka, what you can do, where you can go, and what kind of cultural experiences you can have. In this country series, you should expect me going from Colombo to Kandy to Jaffna, and then Jaffna to the East Coast, possibly to Trincomalee. So that's my route, but of course the island has so much to offer. And even though I've been here 7 times, but the country does not run out of things to do, things to experience, and things to see. That's our first objective, but our second objective to come to Sri Lanka for the 7th time is actually to run another donation project. And we would like to collect funds for village education centers for rural areas, especially for the students. And we want to support over 600 students in the villages by supporting their education for the next 1 year. I want to call this project 100K, Empowering Sri Lanka's Communities. And you might be asking why this project is called 100K. And there's a very good reason for it, because I have already done 3 very successful projects, donation projects in Sri Lanka. And we have collected around $82,000 in total. And if we do run another project, which I am doing right now, and we're gonna accomplish 4th project, and that will add up another $30,000. By running this project, we're gonna actually go over $100,000 in donations in total. And that's a massive number, which I'm super proud of myself. But at the same time, I'm super grateful to you guys for your support, for watching the videos, of course, donating, but at the same time, sharing my projects in your social medias with bigger audience to make these projects successful. So just a reminder and also a little bit wrap up what we have accomplished in the last 4 years. And I will go through the projects one by one and explain you what we have done and how much we have collected in funds. First of all, it was in 2022. And that was the worst economical situation of the country, of Sri Lanka. And I came to the country and we collected over $25,000. And we actually fed 2,500 families during the worst economical times of this island. So that was in 2022. Then I came back in 2023 with the biggest project of my life. And we did build village education center in Polonnaruwa and we collected $27,000. So again, massive numbers. And by doing that, we actually gave education to villagers, to the families, and every month over 300 students are getting the benefits of this village education center we have already built in Polonnaruwa. These projects are accomplished already, and we have our education center. You can watch other videos. We already did the opening ceremony. We have already visited and checked up how's the situation. So I want to go to the next project, which we accomplished last year, 2024, and we did build 22 toilets for the kids with the special needs. And this toilets project was one of the most successful ones. Actually, we were aiming for 10 toilets, but afterwards we actually did build 22 different toilets. And that was a support for kids with special needs. And we helped not only to the kids, but also families. And for this project, we collected around 30,000 US dollars. And when we just sum up all these three projects, it comes to 82,000 US dollars in total donations. And if we do accomplish another project, which we are going to talk about right now, which is aiming for 30,000 US dollars, in this case, we will achieve 112,000 US dollars in total donations to Sri Lanka and to underprivileged communities in this beautiful island. All right, let's talk about the project objectives and what we are trying to achieve in this project. We are trying to aim for 30,000 US dollars in donations for this project. And by doing so, we will be supporting over 600 students for their education in the next 1 year. So it means every 50 US dollars you donate going to be supporting one village student for the next 1 year. How amazing is that, right? And by collecting the funds, we will make sure that the funds are distributed across the island. So that's why I specifically asked for 300 students to be selected in the north and 300 students to be selected in the south. And by doing so, we will make sure that there's a good balance across the island between different communities in here. So I'm working with Foundation of Goodness in this project, and I have already worked with them in the other projects together, and all of them been very, very successful. And Foundation of Goodness have very, very good reputation across the island, and they do help lots of communities in different areas. Foundation of Goodness already have 21 education centers, and one of them actually we have built in Polonnaruwa in our second project by collecting 27,000 US dollars. And when I had a conversation with Mr. Kushil, who is the founder of the Foundation of Goodness, we decided that it's not important right now to build another education center because currently they are actually struggling with the donors and donations for existing education centers across the island. So we have decided the best thing to do is actually just support what is already existing and make sure that these 600 students have education for the next 1 year. In case you are wondering how to support this project, I will give you a few options. Number one, the most beneficial one is, of course, to donate to this project. And you can find the link in the description of this video or in the comment section. But of course, make sure that you are economically in a situation to support. And every $5, every $10, every $50 helps. And I want to remind you, every $50 you donate, actually gonna support the one student for 1 full year. And another way is to support, if you are not financially in a good situation, then you're already supporting us by watching this video. But if you want to go one step further, then you can share this video in your different social medias. You can share the word of the project to your audience. And by doing so, we will increase the number of the reach to different audiences. And that will help us to reach to the right donors who is interested in the project and would like to donate to this good cause. I almost forgot to mention, by making donations to this project, you also ensure that your name will be on the wall of the education center, which students go to because of your kind and very generous donations. So thank you so much, guys. And there might be a question why I would like to do this project in Sri Lanka and why I chose Sri Lanka again for the fourth project for the donations. I have a very fast growing audience as I'm traveling new countries every year. So I would like to explain this once more. But if you are watching me for a while, you already know my love to this beautiful Sri Lanka, and I call it home. Sri Lanka has done so much for me, especially in 2022 when I came to this country. I wasn't sure if I want to pursue YouTube career because my channel didn't do well and I've been traveling a lot, but my audience didn't really support me. So by coming to Sri Lanka, I said I will try one more time for the last time to do YouTube travel series. And if it will work, I will continue doing it. if it didn't work, I will just change my career and try to pursue something else. And it did happen. 2022, I arrived to the country and my channels start blowing thanks to the Sri Lankan audience. That's why I am forever grateful, and I'm always very appreciative of my audience from Sri Lanka. This is one side of the story where my love come from to Sri Lanka, but another side is actually Sri Lanka itself. Sri Lanka and Sri Lankans deserves so much more in this life. This island and its people have been through hell and back. This country's people have every reason in the world not to be nice people. But they are the nicest, they are the kindest, they are the humblest people you will ever meet in your travels. Sri Lanka have seen civil war, they have seen tsunami, they have seen economical instability in the country, they have seen pandemic, they have seen terrorist attacks, they have seen political instability in the country. But this country's people are so resilient. They are very strong people, and they are always trying to get out of from these situations and do better. By all these events happening, this actually affects the tourism sector, which is the biggest part of economy of this country. So you can imagine how each unfortunate event happened to this country and how it put the country one step back. But now, by doing these projects, I want to have a contribution in this country's future by supporting the education of the students, but specifically in the villages and in the underprivileged communities. As a last thing, I would like to say Istuti, Nandru, and thank you so much, guys, for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on a journey to one of the remotest areas of Sri Lanka, one of the remotest village town, if you want to call it, and we are actually traveling to Delft Island. Can you imagine this beautiful island? Sri Lanka has its own baby islands, and one of them is called Delft, and that's where we are heading right now. And at the moment I'm in a taxi by Pick Me, and we are heading to our jetty station. And gentleman told me this is the longest bridge in Sri Lanka. Do you know how long is this bridge? Maybe 2-3 kilometers, maybe
2.5 kilometers.
2.5 kilometers. Wow, it's so impressive how they built this bridge. 2.5 kilometers. It's basically solid ground inside the water, and both sides of our sides are actually ocean, sea, whatever you like to call it. So Delft Island is one of the remotest places in Sri Lanka, and I will tell you what it takes to get there. So from city center of Jaffna, I'm taking a Pick Me, which cost me around $25 and around 1 hour to travel to the jetty station. So that's our first move, and then afterwards from jetty station we're gonna take a boat which will take us approximately another hour to arrive to the island. So I want to mention that currently we are on the northernmost part of Sri Lanka in the Jaffna area, and from here I am more close to India, like 3 hours boat ride probably, and more closer to India than Kandy, Colombo, other major cities in Sri Lanka. So to Colombo, if I decide to drive right now, it would take us around 10 hours. But if I want to go to India, it would take us around 3 hours boat ride to arrive to new country. So just giving you the perspective how far I have traveled from Colombo, then Kandy to Jaffna, and then from Jaffna I had to go to this jetty station, and then after we have to take a boat to get to the Delft Island. So alright, I don't know if this is the one. It looks packed, man. It looks packed already. Or maybe it's this one. Hello, brother, to Delft Island.
Delft Island
It's not this one?
This boat.
This one, I can hop in? How much is it?
200 rupees.
200. I pay after?
No. Oh, after.
After, okay. I can hop on? And where I sit?
This area.
This area, okay. Alright guys, we're gonna try to make our way. This is the whole boat. It looks packed. There's not much shade. It looks like I don't know what. Alright. Okay, seems like this is our area. Gonna leave my bag in here and then hope that it doesn't get more packed than this. Maybe I try to go to the front. Alright guys, good news is that we are moving right now. We are fully packed. It's insane. There's so much people on this boat. Motorcycles, dry food, people, everything. Look at this. That's a good news. And we have a bad news too. This gentleman right in here, he tells me too much water comes from the front because I'm literally standing in the front part. He's saying more water will be splashing on me. So I'm not sure how that's gonna go, but we're gonna wait it out and see. If it's too much water, I will probably move to the back. As I have my laptop and electronics with me, I don't want to be fully soaked. But this is how the boat looks like. It's crazy. Alright, we are moving guys. Let's see where this adventure gonna take us. It's good time to pay. One. Thank you so much. That's my ticket. Piece of paper. Alright, I think you're gonna have a change later. No problem, later, no problem, no problem. Man, this is the craziest ride I have ever had. Oh my god. Woo! This is insane. I am soaked already. I took my shirt off and my feet is completely wet. I moved my laptop to bag because I hope it's a little bit more safe there. But these waves are insane. It's gonna be crazy 1 hour to go still. Look at these waves. And we are going against the waves, so it's so much harder. Look at the wave. Oh my god, look. Gonna be splash. Boom. Woo-hoo! It's insane. Look at this wave. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck. Oh. Woo-hoo! Oh my god. Woo-hoo! I have the worst possible place because this is the one has more splashes and biggest like elevation as the waves go up and down. So I have the most adrenaline on this boat. I think everyone's just sitting there and trying to make it to the island. Oh my god, look at this wave. Woohoo! It's insane. Really. Alright guys, we just arrived to Delft Island. How cool is that? Everyone's safe. We have made it. Slightly burnt, fully soaked, and I changed my shirt to feel a little bit more fresh. As I had a backup shirt, so I just changed it right in the boat to be a little bit more comfortable. But otherwise, my short, my underwear, my socks, my shoes, everything is wet, like completely. Luckily, it's a nice weather. It's a little bit cloudy at the moment, but we're gonna leave. Alright guys, after filming whole day I just realized I have a stains on my shirt, but this is actually from my perfume and I actually didn't realize it. It's all over my white shirt, so I apologize. I don't have any shirt to change, so you have to watch me just like this. But it's not a dirt, it's just the perfume sprays basically left on my shirt. I realized it a little bit later. So ladies and gentlemen, I traveled all the way to the Delft island in Sri Lanka, which is one of the remotest villages in beautiful country in here in Sri Lanka, and I'm actually visiting 21st Village Heartbeat Empowerment Center, which is organized and run by Foundation of Goodness. And right now I am in here. So this is their entrance point, Foundation of Goodness. This is the empowering rural disadvantaged communities free of cost and giving rural villagers a chance to excel. This is all information about Foundation of Goodness, and that's how exactly it describes everything they do on this island. And before the entrance part, we have got also all the classes they're actually running in this establishments here. So I have to mention again, everything is just free of cost for the villagers, for the students in here. And this is the last empowerment center they have built, 21st. So Foundation of Goodness already have 21 centers around the island in the north, south, central part, everywhere, trying to help and help the communities to excel in education and other spheres of life. So this is our entrance, but first I have to introduce you to Mr. Arnold. Nice to meet you, brother.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for having me in here. So I saw that there is Foundation of Goodness name, but there's also Kodivel Arivalayam. And can you tell us the story about this place?
Kodivel Arivalayam is a place which with the intention of helping and educating these people and providing education through this institute. They built this one.
So they built the building
for that.
before Foundation of Goodness arrived here. Okay.
And actually that they were unable to look after it and do it in a clearly way, giving these facilities, unable to manage this one. Since we've entered Delft, and we have been doing this for a long time, and we have worked with a lot of different communities and in all around Sri Lanka. So we were happy with this building, and we
took them from them.
When we took them from them, and they were very happy because they built this one with the intention of helping people, and we are doing some same thing which they intended to do. So they were very happy, and they gave us this building.
Wonderful.
And it was clearly built in a way which we expected it to be.
Okay.
And we were very happy. Like we didn't wanted to do we were easily take this building and convert it to
you didn't have to transform it, you just straight away went with it. That sounds amazing. All right, so this is our 21st village education center here in Sri Lanka, and big thanks to Mr. Kushil. He's the founder and the head behind everything is happening on this foundation. So huge thanks to him for organizing this visit for me as well. And thanks Arnold for organizing everything. Arnold, what's your job exactly? What's your position?
I'm working as the regional supervisor.
Regional supervisor for North.
Heartbeat Empowerment Center for the North and East.
For North and East, okay.
So
wonderful.
there are around 8 centers in North and East. So I've been following up the centers and looking after all the...
Amazing. So well done. All right. So guys, right now classes already started in here, and I have to mention that there are lots of kids arrive from different villages around the Delft Island. Delft Island itself is quite small, but island itself already has 14 villages, right?
Yeah.
The Delft Island already has 14 villages. So I want to give you some statistics. So currently there's 170 registered students in this empowerment center, and they have 472 beneficiaries, and 14 villages are actually impacted. And just to go through quickly what type of classes they actually teach in here. So there's a primary education course, computer, English, Sinhalese, mathematics, science, because mainly they speak Tamil language in here, so that's why they teach Sinhalese to these communities here, so they know and as a language as well, and which is wonderful. So there's dressmaking courses, beauty culture courses, children's good values, good care for elders. So everything that needs for these kids to be developed in the right direction, they have got them covered in here. And I didn't come empty-handed, so we have lots of gifts for the kids. So this was my idea. I wanted to get some notebooks and pens, so we have got around hundreds of them. Basically, this is something that they're gonna use in their day-to-day life and in their studies. So that was managed and purchased by Foundation of Goodness. Thank you so much, Arnold, for organizing it. And I also asked them, what else do you need? And they told me they will need some sport equipment. So that's why we ended up purchasing some sport equipment, which will be helpful for kids and villagers to start sports, right? Athletic classes, right? All right, wonderful. So what we have got here, what is this one?
Juggling.
Juggling, okay.
And we have the hurdles for the training.
Trainings, yeah.
And
For physical training.
cones and short put.
Uh-huh.
And discus and small cones and also the ladder.
Wonderful.
And these are for the fitness.
Yeah, fitness, yeah, wonderful. Thanks so much. So this is all my gifts to the Foundation Center in here in Delft to use, and hopefully it will be beneficial. All right, shall we go inside? Yes, all right. And before we enter, guys, we would like to take you through who established and sustaining this place. Dr. Kushwin Rajamani, and he's the cardiologist.
Yeah, from Australia.
From Australia, but he has Sri Lankan ancestors, right? Yeah. Okay, very nice. So
He has supported a lot to set up this village heartbeat empowerment center. So it's a big task, and he was very eager, and he supported us in all the way to set up this center. And he was here as well for the opening as well.
For the opening, very nice.
He made a short visit quickly for this opening ceremony from Australia. He came here. He spent time opening this building, and he spoke up with the village
that's
people,
amazing.
and
That's
everybody
amazing.
was happy like
That's
to see
amazing.
him. So we are very grateful for him. Like without him, we are unable to set up.
So
this.
true, so true.
It's
All right,
massive support from him to have this.
wonderful. All right, guys, we're gonna check out the center. We'll show you the condition of the classes and students, what they're getting taught, and yeah. Shall we start from primary education? Okay. So we have got a first classroom in here. This is mathematics primary education, but right now they're teaching English, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Wonderful.
We have a lot of students for the classes,
Okay.
so we have the English classes and English.
English teacher. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good morning. Good morning, children. Very nice. And we have got teacher here as well. What's your name? Very nice to meet you. You come all the way from Colombo. All the way from Colombo.
All the way from Colombo.
You come every week to come and teach these children, right?
Not every week, week after the other.
Every second week.
Yeah, every second.
Ah, and that's very nice. Thank you so much for everything you do. Thank you. So what they are getting taught right now, what they are working on?
Because there are, there's a mix grade 5, grade 6, 7 and 8. Some are grade 5, some are grade 4. Grade?
Some of them are 4 years old.
Yeah.
4 years, 5, and then 7, 8.
Yeah, 4 years is grade. It's Sri Lanka grade.
Okay. Grades.
Grade.
4th class. Okay.
Fourth, no? Grade 4th.
Third. Okay, third. Okay, very
Still
nice.
they don't know what the alphabet is.
Yes.
So some students know, but grade 3 they don't know what the alphabet, and they don't know how many letters are there in English alphabet.
So you start from the scratch.
Yeah, from the bottom of the.
You start from the bottom,
of the
yeah.
bottom. Otherwise they don't understand. So the other thing is that they don't know the difference between capital letters and simple letters
Yeah.
in English alphabet. Some students they know because already I have taught them.
I don't hear him.
Already I have taught them. Some students they are coming, on and off they are coming.
Yes.
So they don't know what the alphabet is, and they don't know what is the difference between Periya Ilathu and Chinna Ilathu. Periya Ilathu in Tamil means capital letters.
Okay.
Chinna Ilathu means simple letters.
Okay.
So now grade 3 students still they don't know what the alphabet is and what are the letters are, and what is the difference between capital letters and simple letters.
Okay, so you teach them everything, all the basics.
Yeah, the basic things. Otherwise,
Even before English, you have to teach them basic alphabetic things. Yeah. Thank you so much for everything you do.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you.
We'll meet again.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
We will meet. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye. Bye bye. Have a good day. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck with your studies. Bye bye. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Bye bye. They are so cute. So what class
This is single class.
this is Sinhala class, okay. So because we are in the north, their main language is Tamil, right?
Yeah.
They speak Tamil, this is their mother language. But Sinhalese is also Sri Lankan official language, so that's why they have to learn it, yeah.
And like when in the future, whenever they do a job and all these things, they need single knowledge as well. So along with the English and Sinhala, both are the two basic
English and Sinhalese.
to make sure that they have enough job opportunities.
Yes.
So that's why we are targeting Sinhala as well. And at the same time, we want to make sure that these children will be able to like speak to the Sinhala students, and then only they can get that reconciliation and all these things. Like the language barrier will get them more away and away and away.
So true, yeah.
We need to make sure that we break that one. Then we will be able to freely interact with each other. Then we will be able to understand each other more better. So that's why we're focusing on Sinhala as well. And also for the employment and all these things, they need Sinhala knowledge. So that's the main target.
Amazing. Thank you so much, brother. So this is our Sinhalese class. Teacher, I just want to say thank you for everything you do. I want to shake your hand. Good morning, good morning. Thank you so much. Aibowan. Wanakam. Aibowan. Wanakam. Very nice to meet you. Thank you so much for everything you do. It's a pleasure meeting you. Thank you so much. Bye bye, kids. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. See you, children. Bye bye. All right. Next, we go to the dressmaking classes. So they have got also their guest rooms in case some people wants to stay in here. We have a dressmaking course in here, and ladies are working on their skills. Hello, good morning. Wanakam, wanakam. Very nice to meet you, everybody. I want to see what they are working on. So they are working on the dressmaking and learning how to make designs, stitching.
They learn about making clothes and all these things like uniforms, clothes, sari blouses, and different.
Wonderful, wonderful. So we don't have only kids in here, but also the adults as well. They learn how to make different things. Can I see one of your artwork? Yeah, I want to see what you do, guys. All right, this is what they are working on basically. And you said that Foundation of Goodness also supplies them with some of the basic products, materials.
For the women empowerment courses, we provide the basic stuff for the teachers to teach the students. So the students will be able to practically experience, like they can do this on their own, and we have the sewing machines as well. So we have electric machines as well. So to give them the advanced way of handling the machines and all these things. So they learn these things, and once they're done with this, they get the orders. Like they can start their own tailoring shops, and they can get the orders to stitch the cultural dresses, like the dresses for the dancers and all these uniform things. So in case if they have that employed skilled tailors here, then these people will be able to benefit easily from that. And they also have the opportunity to earn.
Yeah, so this is like fundamental skills, and after they can open their shops and wonderful. Ah, very interesting. Good night. That looks beautiful. That looks wonderful. All right, thank you so much. Thank you, Nandre. Nice to meet you, and good luck to you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye bye. So they have got all these machines in here from Singer. This is old ones and some new ones as well in here for them to learn how to make clothes. This is not a skill only just for like making a business, but at the same time they can fix their own clothes, they can make something for their children. So it's also not about only money, but also skill that it's gonna be with them for the rest of their lives, which is amazing. All right, we go upstairs. All right, let's do that. Alright guys, we have got another Sinhala language class in here, and this is more for advanced kids,
We have
right?
two Sinhala teachers, so
Two Sinhala teachers,
just
okay.
we make sure that we have a lot of crowd for the Sinhala language, so we manage to split the classes and we have the classes.
Wonderful. Hi Bowan. Hi Bowan. Hi Bowan. How are you guys? You good? Very nice to meet you. So you are teaching Sinhala language, yeah, very nice. And they are more advanced, right? More advanced, very nice. Nice to meet you guys. Thank you so much. Istuti, Istuti.
School leavers classes for the elders. So
Elders,
it has
yeah.
a 6 months course. At end of the 6 months, we will give them a certificate.
Ah, very nice.
They'll learn this
After
one
6 months.
for 6
Yeah,
months.
so it's like a fast course.
Fast course, and with that certificate they will be able to apply for the jobs, and they have the proof that I know Sinhala.
Ah,
so
very
it
good.
will be easy for them to get the jobs quickly.
Yeah.
So for the downstairs we teach for the school students, so it will be a like school-based syllabus and will be going for continuously going. This one is a 6 months course, and once it's done, we'll start another batch, and that batch will have a 6 months course, and we provide them like with the things which needed for them to manage in a vacancy, like if they
Yeah,
go to
work
a vacancy,
environment.
work
Yeah,
environment.
wonderful. Thank you so much. Istuti, and see you guys. Thank you so much. Istuti, bye bye. Bohoma Istuti. Bohoma Istuti. Thank you so much.
So we have
Hi
a
kids.
small
Hello.
library.
Ah, this is a library.
So,
Very nice. It's okay. It's okay. Sit
All
down.
the
It's
centers
okay.
we set up a small library as well. So
Uh-huh.
with reading, and we have to give that vast knowledge of the books and the resources for them to learn individually on their own. So we have the library. Whenever they have the free time, they come here and read the books. And
Wonderful.
in between the classes, if they have free time, they spend the time in the library.
Amazing.
So you guys that as well. We don't have like most of the libraries here. We don't have enough libraries, like not that much.
Yeah, it's,
So
not on the island. Maybe in Jaffna. Yeah.
and we bring the books from different areas. We have Sinhala books, Tamil books, English books, and science-related books and technology-related things. So we encourage them to go through all the fields, so
Okay.
that they get a vast knowledge of what's happening around the world and all this.
Wonderful. All right, guys, we're gonna check out the computer training classroom in here. Hello, Vanakkam. Good morning, children. How are you? You good? So cute, so cute. So we have got wow, very modern-looking computers in here. That looks very, very cool. And they have got their working stations. How many computers we have here?
We have 10 computers.
10 computers. All right, that sounds amazing. So I think right now they are working on the paint,
Typing, all this.
typing, painting, and
These are kids, and so they get the basics.
Okay.
Actually, we brought that computer facilities for the center, and they were very happy with it because they didn't have enough vast opportunities to experience the
Yeah.
computer. So these computers, we want to utilize, we want these people to utilize it for like their best. Like we'll be looking after the maintenance, all this, and we want to make sure that they use it very often. So we give this computer education for these kids, and if they don't have the computer classes, they can work on with their worksheets. So we'll provide the worksheets, so they can come here on their own. The coordinator will be here, so they can on their own also they
Try-
can do the
try out
practical
things,
and things.
practical things,
And
yeah.
at the same time, for the preschool kids around this village, we allow them as well to get that basic basic understanding of the computer and all things. So the preschool kids can come and draw and all these things. So
Yeah.
they get the idea of
yeah, what's a computer, how to play with it, and how to work with it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's wonderful.
So-
I guess in Delft Island there's not many computers.
Computers, yeah.
And maybe there's like 10 more computers. And
only in the school, like
only here. Outside there's no
no,
computers.
no.
Nobody has computer in the Delft Island.
Like individually some other kinds,
Maybe,
but
yeah.
not like these centers. This is
Yeah.
only one with the
Only one center in the whole island for 5,000 people living in the Delft, no?
I mean, institute having a computer center. This is one.
Yeah, one of them.
Well, schools they have that computer facility.
Yeah.
So we have here like advanced. We have a smart board as well. So in the previous classroom we had the smart.
Wonderful.
Board. So that facility is not available.
Yeah,
so,
wonderful. Thank you so much. So I also noticed that they have got air conditioning here as well, which is actually great for computers not to heat up. So they have got air conditioning, they have got their computers, everyone just working individually or together as well. I think they are now learning to type up some names. Is your name? Your name. Jatyesan, Abinat, Stepano. Ah, very nice. Well done, well done. And then we have got the little ladies in here on this corner. Thanks so much for everything you do. Thank you, thank you. All right, bye bye guys. Have a good day. Bye bye. Bye bye. Nandre, thank you, thank you. Bye bye. Teacher, thank you so much for everything. Thank you. All right, we go to the next class, and this is hair and beauty culture course, but you have already met these ladies in the dressmaking course, yeah?
Few ladies were part of the dressmaking.
Okay, so the same ladies also does the like a beauty, and they're learning skills how to do the hair stuff, all the beauty things basically. They have got their own products in the back. Yeah, very good. Wonderful. Thank you so much, guys. The same applies here, right? People can just basically learn skills and open their beauty salon somewhere in the island. Yeah.
And even from their home, they can do
services.
Because the makeup things, it costs a lot. So two ways. Like if you want to study, it costs a lot, and if you want to earn, it will give you back a lot. So
yes.
We want to give it free. So we've been giving the required creams and all these things and the facilities here. So once they train, they'll be given a certificate at the end of the 6 months. So they can use the certificate to join a beauty parlor, which is available. But most probably most of the places doesn't have enough beauty parlors because we've been working in the rural areas. So they were unable to start their beauty parlors, but they can actually start it in a mini way. Like from their home, they can do this one. And a lot of the students who finish the courses, they start their own beauty makeup things from their home.
Yes.
So they do makeup orders, and they earn, they save that money, then they start the beauty parlor.
Yeah, they can open their own salon. Yeah.
So we give some livelihood for them, so that easily they can self-dependent, like they can look after their families on their own. So a lot of students are earning a lot. So this is very successful one for Foundation of Wonders. We've been doing very successfully, and hopefully in Delft we will be doing a massive
more
change.
opportunities.
So,
yeah, hopefully. Thank you so much, brother.
Because these people have to go to Jaffna. Like if they're going to have a proper beauty parlor, like if you're on and so they have to go to Jaffna, so that's a big task. You go there, do the makeup and all this, then you travel by boat in the sun and everything gets like
exactly. So if you have a little celebration, you have to go Jaffna to get a makeup, and then on the boat you go back or you lose everything until you get to the event. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. So they need their own salon in here. Yeah.
So it's better for them, like
definitely. Thank you so much. Okay, bye bye guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. So this is their dance classes, right? Thank you so much.
So this one is
hi teacher.
Special,
hi, hello, Nandre.
This one is special, like depending on the place where the center is, we add additional facilities.
Okay.
So this dance class is something special for Delft. So we didn't have dance classes in the other centers, but Delft have it. So we have around 22 beneficiaries learning dance, and we have 3 male as well, so male part of this.
Okay.
So they learn this one, they'll be able to participate in the different competitions and all this. So we get the teachers from Jaffna, so we need to provide the best teacher, so we get the best teacher from
Jaffna. Yeah.
Jaffna.
So what was this dance about? Is it traditional?
Sri Lankan dance. And
Traditional Sri Lankan dance. Okay, very nice. All right. Thank you so much, girls. Bye bye. Have a good day. Nandru. Bye bye. Thank you so much, teacher. Thank you. All right, so they've got quite a cool space in here in the open air, so they can do their dances and also learn something new skills for future. Ladies and gentlemen, you already know how complicated it was to arrive to Delft Island here in Sri Lanka. Currently, I am actually more close to India, like 2 hours boat ride, than closer to major cities in Sri Lanka like Colombo or Kandy. To Colombo and Kandy, it would take me around 10-12 hours traveling time to arrive to these major cities. And if I want to go to Jaffna, it would take at least 1 hour boat ride. And so basically, this island is so isolated, and isolation also means that the island's development is quite slow. There are lots of donations, there are lots of charities that tries to help Sri Lanka, but they don't really come and reach to these places because they might help to the Jaffna area, but to arrive to this island you need another 1 hour boat ride, and also your costs are much higher. So also for the local people to buy products, to bring things from Jaffna, it costs them extra because the traveling cost always adds up on whatever they are purchasing, dry foods, fruits, or anything that the island doesn't have. And island don't have so much. But island also have such a huge potential for tourism, for these people to develop. And the reason I traveled, made my way all the way here to such a remote island, remote village, to show you where your money gonna go. So every donation you make, that's gonna help to communities just like them in here. So we have approximately 100 students in here which will get the benefit, but we are trying to target $30,000, and that's gonna target around 600 students in the north and also in the south. So it's not only this place, but many other places which will be helped by Foundation of Goodness with your funds. So I have to remind you again, $50 basically will be education for one village student for 1 full year. So that's a crazy number to think about. And yeah, I'm very grateful for your support. And I also want to mention, I talked about the products getting shipped in here, and I want to also show you everything I have purchased in here. So all these notebooks and pens and the equipment which came from Jaffna, actually everything costed me around $400. So we are spending around 120,000 Sri Lankan rupees just for the equipment you see just behind me. And these are basic necessities for the children to play, to learn some new sports, and those things also cost quite a lot because again the traveling costs adds up to whatever product costs they are selling it for in Jaffna or other big cities. So that's something to keep in mind. So that was our visit to this beautiful center, and thank you so much for all the consideration, all the support. I am forever grateful, guys, for supporting not only Sri Lanka, Sri Lankans, but also the whole community. This is not money and education for only children you see in here, but it's also help for their families because they can start their own businesses, they can learn new skills, they can create something for their families, for their kids. So it's not only about the children, but it's even bigger picture. It's about the whole community. It's about empowering the whole community, not only just the children and their future. So thank you so much for everything, guys. Alright guys, after filming whole day I just realized I have a stains on my shirt, but this is actually from my perfume and I actually didn't realize it. It's all over my white shirt, so I apologize. I don't have any shirt to change, so you have to watch me just like this. But it's not a dirt, it's just the perfume sprays basically left on my shirt. I realized it a little bit later. So we want to do the distribution as like there are 100 pieces and we will do one by one. Nandru, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thank you, Nandru. Thank you so much, Nandru. They are so sweet and so nice. Thank you, Nandru. So we have got a notebook and also the pen. Thank you so much, Nandru. Thank you so much. Thank you so much too. Here you go, Nandru. Thank you so much. And
Thank you,
one
sir.
more. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nandre, thank you so much. They're so sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you. Here you go. This is for you. And then wait. We have got a pen for you too. So they will do the rest of the distribution themselves. Yeah. Thank you so much for organizing everything. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And one of the events are happening today is actually distribution of these solar buddies. It's kind of like a little thing they can use during their studies, to go to toilet, to go to places during the evening time, and it works with the solar power, basically with the sun. And this is organized actually by Anduran Eliata charity, and thanks to them, they are actually charity from Australia. So they're distributing it today, and they want to give me the chance to distribute it as on part of them. So I'm gonna start straight from here. Then we should add this too. All right, let's do it. Hi. Thank you so much, Nandre, thank you so much. And next one, thank you so much. Very kind, thank you. Nandre, thank you so much. So the electricity, thank you so much. Thank you, Nandre. Electricity is quite complicated here, right? So they have the generator for the whole island. Yeah.
So we encourage the people to use solar lights. So it's like something which will benefit this village, whole island. So having the solar is available, so solar lights and things for them to for the emergency, right? And we often have the power cuts because they've been using generators, so there is a fluctuation in the power as well. So suddenly there will be a power cut. So having this emergency small solar lights,
it's very helpful for
we have already provided 300 solar lights, small solar lights to 100 families, and also we have given 12 solar lights to 12 different communities, fishing communities.
Okay, very nice.
From the same charity. So now we have this one, and pleasure to have you here.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. All right, we go with the next person. Thank you so much, Nandre. Okay, thank you so much, Nandre. All right, one more. Thank you so much, Nandre. All right, guys, our exploration and our mission is done in Delft Island, and now we are heading back to Jaffna. And then we are going for different side of Sri Lanka for exploration. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for contributing this project. We appreciate it so much, and I just wanted to show you a glimpse of where your money gonna go. But of course, it's not only this center, but there are more centers, and more kids will be benefiting from this fundraising campaign. Thank you so much. See you in the next one. Thank you, brother. It was a pleasure. Thank you.